back again on this Howard rebuild. We are coming off of 2 weeks of winning one game against ranked Ole Miss, who was number 4 in the nation, and losing to number 13 Arizona. It was a great week, and now we must look at a recruiting board. We have decided to go with scouting all 5-star players, so we're focusing on our defensive tackle, who is number 2 player in the nation. We're working on getting him to the best deal we can get him to bring him in. We're also looking at the top-ranked wide receiver in the country, Robert Golson. If we could land a player of his magnitude, we're surely going to be on our way to winning a college football playoffs. So now we're going through our cornerbacks, somewhere where we're lacking. We have 3 cornerbacks on the list, and we only need 1. If we could get 1, we'll be on our way to having the most elite pass defense next to our 2 standout safeties. And lastly, looking at Drew Miranda, number 3 quarterback in the nation, number 19 player in the nation. He really wowed me with his attributes, and I'm very much looking to see if we can get him in a Howard University uniform this upcoming season. It's going to be hard work bringing in 5-star players, but it's what we're going to try to do. We're working on building a dynasty here in Washington, D.C. So let's go over our stats, see where our players rank as of now. We have a running back who's standing out, playing excellent football, and a safety who's leading us in tackles. Our freshman defensive players, Dove, Sorsal, and Toure, have actually been playing very well and adapting to the Division I level with relative ease. So now let's head into the game. It's week 3. We're playing against Appalachian State at home. The Howard Bisons looking to extend the win streak. If you haven't done so already, feel free to like and subscribe. Everything you do will bring a lot of attention and a lot of support to this channel. We appreciate it all.
All right, so now that we in this game, we're going to play the key moments. So we get into the game now. It's 0-0. We're in the red zone already. Like the inside zone, we've been feeding Travis Kearney all year. That's been working for us all year, so we're going to continue to do that. Even though it's early in the season, this guy's on a mission this year to show that he's an NFL player. So we're going to keep feeding him as much as we can. Get his flex on. It's real good. Showing the Appalachian State crowd that we're here today. You know, regardless of how they feel, we came here to dominate, came here to win. We're gonna stay on the floor, stay on the ground, see what kind of plays we got. We're going to go inside zone again. Inside zone is our bread and butter. We had our substitute in just now, but I think he would have had a good little run as well. I don't know if it's offensive line, if it's the play call, it's the adjustments I'm making, but regardless of what it is, we're doing a good job out there. So back at it. Got our guy back in. We're just going to go with a dive play out the shotgun. Set up our blocking. It's called pre-snap adjustments. So we got our center moving. Got a good first down. We're second in inches. 5 rushes and 63 yards. This guy's on a mission to start the week. Starting to wonder if he maintains this type of energy, like will he be a Heisman favorite or a Heisman hopeful? I'd be very interested to see that. Like, even if he ends up top 4, if he ends up amongst the top 4 as a running back coming out of FCS school second year, what does that do for his draft stock? Really interested to see how that goes for him as well. So we right back in it. Second quarter, 3rd and 4. We're gonna still feed our running back. Our running back is our best player on the field, so we're gonna trust that he can get us this 4 yards right here. He didn't get him all 4 yards, but we are on 4th and 1. We're gonna bypass the key moments, and we're just gonna go in and do our own thing right here. Giving the ball to a running back again, another inside zone. They have a star in the middle at the defensive tackle. It's a little risky, but we are up 14-0 against a team that we don't really think can match against us, and we just played very good football against 2 top teams in the country. Our running backs bouncing off tackles, making it easy. So back to the key moments. We're going to be playing football like that. So because we're on a hot streak, we're going to continue to do everything we can to step on all necks. That is the mantra of the season. Step on necks, because we're somewhere where we shouldn't even be. So we're going to find our tight end right over the middle, get close, 4th and inches again. We're going to go for that. We're going to go for that, and I'm sure you can already imagine what play I'm running. Now, we've been killing this team with this whole time, so they may be prepared for it, but we're still going to give it to our guy. And as you can see, number 50 was on his back as soon as the ball was hiked. Wasn't necessarily the best play call, but we're speaking life into our guy. We believe that he can take us wherever we need to go. So 1st and 10, 2-minute drill. Can we get a touchdown before the half? Let's go to our big play guy, triangle, to see if he can make one. Made an excellent play, got both feet in. Completely mossed the cornerback. So now we just went basically 40 yards down the field in one play. So we have time. We still have 3 timeouts. All we have to do is chip away a little here, a little there. Use our weapons, protect the football. Let's get 7 more points before the half is over. Let's work some clock. What do we have? Can use our legs. So our quarterback, he's a good scrambler, but he's not necessarily fast, but he can pick up yards with his feet. So that was 8 yards right there. 70 seconds left on the clock. Appalachian State called their first timeout. Got a good run. Animation gave us the first down. Appalachian State used their second timeout. If we could get all their timeouts down, that'd be good too. But a team like this, I don't really think we have to manage the clock so much. We just need to put points on the board and keep the ball as long as possible and get up out of here. So their final timeout used right there. 2nd and goal. What is our options? We're going to go screen pass. If we can get a touchdown right here, this will be his 3rd touchdown of the day. And as you can see, we got another touchdown. Got to work on our celebrations. 3rd and 10. 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd. We're already across the 50. Let's go triangle. Triangle runs routes very well. He reminds me of a George Pickens with the separation he gets in his body frame. Very interested to see how his season goes. He was a 65 when we first got him, when we first started the whole thing. But at this point, he's an 80, so that's nice. Saw the pressure a little too late. Should have hit the seam as soon as the ball got hiked. There was the safety covering him. We could have threw back shoulder. Let's check the line. Got our tight end for extra blocking. We're going to hand it off. Didn't get anything with it. So I'm not sure if our offensive line is necessarily good or if we make them look good, but there are plays where I wonder what our offensive line even is. And there's also plays like that where I wonder what I was even seeing. The linebacker didn't even move. I threw it right to him. Got a pick 6. They finally got some points on the board. Could have pitched the shutout. 12 minutes left to go in the game. What do we have? We have our legs. Get a first down. Protect the football. As you know, inside zone, Travis Kearney. That's what we go with. What do we get? A good 2 yards, 21 rushes, 111 yards. Excellent football. Got to go to your bell cow when he's in the game. We have a sub in right now. Should have threw that pass earlier. That's a touchdown. I've yet to mention it, but we are top 25 in the country, and we are playing like a top 25 team. We have our spell running back in right now. Picked up a good 7 yards right there. Got us to 4th and 3. We're going to just take this field goal, go up 31-7, be on our way to getting out of here. Got to see the touches we can get our guys. Kearney's going to have a great season, but we might not want to give him the ball too much. He has a whole NFL career ahead of him. If we can get him to be a Heisman finalist, like I said earlier, get him as many awards as we can, and let him have the best senior season as possible, he can find his way. I'm liking how the season started. We're getting out of here 2-1. Even though the game's still going, we're just waiting on the clock to tick out. Our guys are, we built the culture we were looking for the first season. A lot of those guys aren't here anymore, but we have a lot of those guys. I take that back. Some of those guys are gone, but a lot of those guys are still here. 88, Samaj, he's our number 1 receiver, or he's our number 2 receiver. We still have the same offensive line. We have a lot of the same defenders, so much to the point where we could just have 3 freshmen starting, and they're not missing a beat. Ripple right here, I believe he's a redshirt freshman. He didn't play all of last season. Balling out, coming way across the field and cover 4 to make an interception. It's pro stuff right there. 4th and 2, 5 minutes to go in the game. Let's get these guys off the field. So that's a play that that's one of the weak spots of our defense. A lot of time when we play back, we actually give up that exact same pass consistently. Onside kick. We recovered the onside. Big number 91. I don't even know why you're out there recovering the onside in that area. Inside zone, we're going with our spell running back. Our other backup running back is actually injured. So our 3rd string running back is getting some good touches. Very airy throw, almost impossible interception, but that just happens sometimes. Can't get hung up on that, just get over it. They got us in the red zone. They have more points than they should. Make an incredible pass, incredible touchdown. Our guys are not prepared to finish games the way I think we should. We shouldn't be giving up 21 points to a team like this, but here we are. Guys are just ready to get home, go to the parties, whatever else they got going on this weekend. It's all good. Quarterback Neal, let's get out of here. Let's go up these rankings. 2-1 early. It's a great season so far. Let's keep it up.
And after the Week 3 game, the Howard Bisons come up with a dominant win. Let's go to the stat sheet. Our quarterback threw for 20 of 34 for 220 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Standout running back, 111 yards, 21 carries, 3 combined touchdowns. And amongst the receivers, Nider is continuing to have a breakout season in his junior year. McClain, the captain of the defense, doing what he does. Torrey, Sorsall, and Deshaun Forrest with 2 sacks. Great game for the Howard Bisons. As we enter recruiting again, I must mention that the Howard Bisons have chose to use all the NIL they possibly can on bringing in the best talent available. Now this is a risky decision, bringing in all freshmen and trying to start them on offense. On defense, you can get away with it. But on offense, you may run into a situation where guys are not prepared for the level, seeing that high school and Division I football is totally different, especially if the goal is to win a national championship. But we must get past that and get to the game against Old Dominion. Old Dominion is a rival for Howard. It's one of our goals for the AD to beat Old Dominion by at least 7 points today. So let's see if we can handle that goal and continue to keep the win streak going. The powder blue jerseys, the fireworks, and a big crowd. How will the Howard Bisons handle success when it's time to go play against a small team who's having a good start to their season?
Now, coming off the bus, I don't know why, but I just knew this was going to be a rougher game. I don't know what the beef between Old Dominion and Howard University is, but as soon as we got off the bus, it was a lot of ruckus. I'm not sure it's because they know we're a top 25 team, because they thought that we should be, more so like the level that they are. They probably feel like they could come in here, or we could come in their home and make an example out of them. They're probably trying to show their home crowd early, because they are 1-1, that we're at least like the same level of team. But what we have to do when we come in here, we're going to just run down their throat and show them how long do you really want to play football. We're going to hit them in the mouth the whole beginning of the game to see what they want to do. We're going to throw a little passes in there here and there, but for the most part, this is going to be a game where we heavily rely on our running back. He's going to get Christian McCaffrey level touches. So even with guys all the way up on the box, we're still going to run the ball just to see what type of team this actually is. What is your defensive line like? Doesn't look too strong. 4 rushes for 20 yards early. Let's get some passes in. We don't want to run our guy a little too dry. Give him some breaks here and there. Good little flat. Pretty sure that's a tight end. Believe he's a sophomore. Got caught up. They had us playing the full game. We're going to play the key moments, though. So we like this slot fade right here. We got a good game with triangle last time. We don't have the same guy in triangle, but we actually had him for a touchdown. The safety fooled me on that. I thought he was running to go deep. He was actually running away to take away the short. Our guy, what's his name? CJ. We're just going to call him number 8. CJ is having a great, my whole time with CJ, he's been having great success on the football field. His numbers don't really reflect it, but on a talent basis, he reminds me of George Pickens. He's always open. He's always open. He beats his man by a mile, too. So that was a great that was a great field goal. Probably thought we were going to get a touchdown, but again, the mantra this year is foot on their neck, inside zone. Let's see how you can handle this. We're just going to run down your throat. Looks like it. I think we need a flag on that hit. That seemed a little late to me. That was a hard hit for us to already be in the end zone. Either way, 10-0 early. Can we get this screen play again? Probably not, but we're going to try it. We need to work on our screen passes so we can catch the ball in stride instead of catching it and having to wait. That's our backup running back. We're trying to get him a touchdown, I guess. I never really understood why number 1 running backs come out the game when it's time to score. I guess it keeps the backup happy. Can we get a circle? So we're within the 5, 3rd and goal. Gonna go slants over the middle. We're looking at number 8, CJ Kelly. That's his name. He's wide open. Beat his man by a mile. Who does that remind you of? George Pickens. Look at his frame. Tell me that's not George Pickens right there? He might be our first NFL player. Or no, our running back will be our first NFL player because he's a senior. He's the only senior I can think of that plays. Him and McLean. But McLean was a transfer player. We love that animation when it happens for us. Good little 10-yard gain right there. We're going to go right back to our running back. See if we can get some success. Good trap. Good block by 50. Backup running back, I don't know if he's a freshman or not, but he's getting some love right there. That number 10 looked good on him. Spin that ball. Keep having success like this, you'll be our starting running back next year. Because that was a run that not even Kearney's had for us this year. Even if he did, I don't think he would get away. 24-10. 24-10 before the half. What are we going to do? We're going to get 3 points. We're going to get a touchdown. How do we want to go about doing this? Still got number 10 in the game. It's 3rd quarter. Good cutback. Okay, number 10's a little light in the butt because that should be in the end zone. 9 rushes for 125 yards, though. Might just have to have 2 running backs because the other running back's actually just injured. McClain. So from the looks of it, I don't know what's going on with our running back situation, but that is our safety playing running back right now. That is my strong safety, number 8, in the backfield playing running back. Try to hand it to 8 and then try to throw it to 8. That just looks like a glitch right there. We're going to give it to our safety. He'll be the first safety this season to get a rushing touchdown. Okay, it didn't really work out. We'll give it to him again. Let's get this guy in the end zone. How many chances is he going to have this happen? I don't know if this is the game messing up or I don't know what this is. But McClain will have his first touchdown of his NFL career as a running back. Who knows? He may have a future playing both sides. Playing running back and playing safety sounds like an easy way to get CTE, though. That sounds terrible. Judah Price is out for the game. Okay, so our other running back, maybe he's carried the ball a little too much. He's ready to go home. I don't know what that's all about. 4th and 4. Can we get these guys off the field? Can we get this pick right there? Uh-oh. What's this? Good little tip down. McClain was out there trying to get a pick. He's looking at his guy like, why would you do that? I could have picked it off. I don't know if we can make this field goal. It's 56 yards. Yeah. Our kicking this game has not been very good without using the classic meter. Well, I don't even know what the meter is for college. Like I said, this is my first time playing a college football season. Either way, I like how we're playing. Good D. Pick that off. What a catch. That was a crazy catch. I kind of love when I'm in a situation where I see a coverage sack's about to happen, or I see a guy throwing the ball when I have the inside. It just screams like pick 6. We need a player. Some player on our team has to show us that he can make those kind of plays where he's just getting interceptions, like Toure right there. So Toure's been playing a lot of sub linebacker for us this year. Love him there. He was a 4-star like Sorsal, but I was looking at Sorsal's his attributes like his speed, acceleration, his hit power, and I was sold by that. But Toure is actually showing us that he's probably our number 1 defensive player, our young defensive player coming right out of high school. So we might have to split their touches because we have another linebacker out there. Look at that. Ripple making an excellent pick. Wish he picked it off and landed in the end zone instead of at the 1-yard line. We're up 21 points with 3 minutes to go. And just like that, we're up 12 points with how much time to go? With 3 minutes to go. We still have to win this game by 7 points to get the points that our coach wanted. So let's get this onside recovery. Okay, we got it. 3 minutes to go. Let's just make sure we keep the ball. So 3rd and 8. I'm going to run the ball so the clock ticks, but now we just got to rely on our defense to not give up those 7 extra points. But our defense has already shown us that they're the kind of team that, kind of once the game's out of reach, they kind of just stop playing. So we're going for it on 4th. Our guy caught the ball and dropped the ball. And there's 7 points, so now it's a 5-point game. At this point, let's just recover that was an excellent kick. Barely got it. Okay, so guys out here trying to give me a heart attack, losing a game in the last 3 minutes. I don't know if it was the 3-minute mark or the 5-minute mark. The score was 31-10. Let's keep that in mind. So we're doing our best to build good habits over here at Howard, but stuff like this is just what makes a coach just pull his hair out. You cannot be playing like that. You can't have the other team's mascot dancing, trying to have life when there's no need to even have life anymore. It's quarterback kneel. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to DC. Again, one of the main things we talk about is not being able to handle success. That's not how you want to go about playing a football game. You don't want to have an excellent game, get down to the end of the game, and then make these kind of decisions. Like that onside kick right there, we could have easily not got it. They could have got it. Next thing you know, we're losing a game that we were up 31-10 with 5 minutes to go. That's how guys lose their jobs. That's how you go from a top 25 team to an unranked team, regardless of what you do for the rest of the season. Guys here, even though we've made strides, we've won an American Conference championship, guys here still don't understand exactly what it takes to be at a certain level. We're working on it. We're getting certain guys out, but it seems to me that it's because of our campus life. Our campus life is rated at an A+, but if you've been to Howard University, you know that there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of beautiful women, and even if you are like very much focused in your school, it's not the easiest school to have success at because the curriculum is not easy. It's not just a skate by school. Until last year, this school has never been known for sports at all. So it's a lot to work on. We're doing what we can. Again, we're going to punt this ball off. Hopefully we punt it out of bounds. So we got the punt off. Ball's inbounds. Let's just make sure we tackle and get out of here. Good tackle. Game's over. Perfect.
And with an excellent win for the Howard University Bisons over Old Dominion, brings the record to 3-1. Backup running back Judah Price has the game of his life, rushing for 125 yards, 1 touchdown on 12 carries. We have other guys out there that also had a great game. Freshman linebacker Teray got an interception, and other freshman Ripple gets an interception late in the game that actually made the game very interesting. Ripple gets an interception and lands on the 1-yard line. And shortly after, Old Dominion gets a safety. And shortly after that, a touchdown. In almost a blink of an eye, the score goes from 31-10 to 31-19. And after a failed third down conversion, the score was 26-31 in a blink of an eye. Appreciate you for coming and being here with us today. And stay tuned for the next episode. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment, and share this channel with as many people as you know. We appreciate you for all that you do.